Hi students, welcome back. Well, we are moving to Unit 6, Social Correspondence, 社交书信. You have been doing so great. I want to congratulations to you because you've been studying all the long way with me, and I'm your teacher, Lisa. Okay, in Unit 6, we have 3 chapters to cover, which is accepting or declining an invitation, sending circular letters, and exhibitions. You're going to learn so many other type of correspondence in workplace. Okay, now let me give you the objectives for this unit. First objective is this unit introduces guidelines to write a letter for accepting and declining an invitation. 介绍撰写邀请信函或回应拒绝邀请信函写作的原则。The second objective is to introduce how to compose circular letters. 介绍撰写通函的写作方式。And then the third objective is to introduce things to learn while going to an exhibition. 介绍在参展的时候应该注意的一些事项。And then today we're going to move on to Chapter 16, accepting or declining an invitation. Well, let's check our chapter focus first before we talk about the details. The first focus is to learn the elements included in an invitation letter. 学习一封邀请信函应该包括的内容。Also, the second focus, to learn the steps of composing an invitation letter. 学习如何撰写一封邀请信函。Third, to learn the elements to use when you accept or decline an invitation. 学习撰写接受或拒绝邀请信函应包括的内容。Well, there are many things you need to consider about when you are writing an invitation letter. The elements in the invitation letter, it should be included. First, where and when the event will take place. 何时何地要举行这个活动。Second, what type of a social event is being held? 是怎样形态的一个活动呢？这个活动。And also number 3, you need to learn what type of dress is appropriate or preferred. 怎么样的服装是比较适合的。And also you need to know the phone number and deadline to reply. Proceed these facts with the RSVP. 截止日期还有联络的电话，如果你需要别人回复，你就写 RSVP， 就是请回复的意思。Well, 回复信的特点呢 ？Well, I need to let you know. It's good to be invited by your business partner to any social event because that means that you are remembered and your business partner still remember you. So that is a good thing. So when you receive the invitation letter, you should respond to it in a day or two. 一两天内回复人家。那接下去老师就有几个回复信函的 highlights 一些重点首先第一个 you need to convey a sense of warmth and readiness throughout your letter 字里行间应该传达你的热情跟你的乐意参与的心。And also you need to ensure that the format of the acceptance letter reflect that of the invitation. 接受邀请的信件格式最好能跟这个邀请信函的格式是一致的。Then you need to keep it short and repeat the information details so that there is no room for misunderstanding or confusion. 你要简短的并且重复重要的讯息，以免有误解的产生。Then you need to reflect a sense of gratitude so that the recipient feel that you are genuinely pleased to accept the invitation. 表达你对被邀请的感谢，让邀请者能够感受到你已经乐意的、开心的接受他的邀请。 Next, you also need to avoid unnecessary expressions of modesty or indifferences while writing an acceptance letter. 在你写接受邀请的信件里，应该避免不必要的客套或者是冷淡，因为你已经接受人家的邀请，你就不要拒绝，要避免。And also you need to, if you are unable to attend the event for any reason, make sure you express your regret as well as the reason for being unable to come. 如果你不能够参与这样子的邀请，你应该表达你的遗憾，并且要说明什么原因。刚刚老师给你几个，就是在你回复写一封邀请信函，或者是回复一封邀请信函，不管你是能接受，或者是你要拒绝哈，有些原因不能去，你都应该按照刚刚的这些重点来回复。那接下来 model letter 里头，老师首先要带你们看一封 example letter of acceptance， 就是你接受邀请的这样子的一封信。老师这封信是透过email 的格式来回复的哈。我们来看 subject 是 25th anniversary。OK， 这是这个主题哈，25周年的一个纪念日。那这个是由一个秘书对一个秘书写的哈。我们来看内容。他说 ，Dear Susie, Mr. Peterson has asked me to write, saying he is honored to accept Jackson's invitation to present the award to your annual outstanding staff at your 25th anniversary ceremony. 他说 Mr. Peterson 请我写这封信告诉你他很荣幸接受Jackson 的邀请，在25周年这个纪念日的时候来颁发对你们杰出的这个员工的一个颁奖。所以他说明了他 honor to accept， 表示他接受。我们看下一段。他说 He will be in Taipei from December 22 to 26. He would be delighted to attend your anniversary ceremony dinner at the International Reception Hall in the Grand Hotel on the 25th. He is very much looking forward to seeing you again and meeting some of your colleagues at Crown. OK， 第二段他说到了他Mr. Peterson 什么时候会到台北然后告诉他时间，然后说到 He would be delighted， 非常的高兴参加这个你们在 Grand Hotel 25号的这个 dinner。他期待看到他可见他们彼此认识。他说期待再看到你，还有看到你别的同事。最后一段他说 Many thanks for the invitation， 非常感谢你的邀请。所以这封信是一个接受的信，然后接下去署名都是一样的哈，就是我们书信里头要注意到的结尾签名就是名字，还有以及他的头衔。OK， 同学们，刚刚我们看到的是一封 example of a letter of acceptance 接受邀请的一封信。我们先休息一下，待会我们回来我们要看 letter of a declining。Alright， 欢迎同学回到我们的现场。接下去我们要看到 ，if you're going to decline an invitation, what should you write and what should be included in this letter? Let's take a look at our example. Okay, again, this is the same person, same Stephanie to Susie. So it started by, Dear Susie, Mr. Peterson would like to thank you very much for your kind invitation to your 25th anniversary ceremony at the Grand Hotel on December 25th. 他说 Mr. Peterson 要非常感谢你的邀请参加你们在12月25号 Grand Hotel 的这个25周年的庆祝活动里。第一段他说了谢谢，第二段他说什么呢 unfortunately, he would not be able to attend your ceremony because he will be in New York at that time for another conference. However, he sends his apologies and wishes the best for your ceremony. 第二段他就说到很不巧、很不幸的呢，他没有办法参加这场 ceremony 这个庆祝活动，因为那个时间他会在纽约。那他说不管如何，他要说很抱歉，同时也寄上他满满的祝福。最后一个就是 with apologies once again， 所以这封信的最后尾巴让你看到他是道歉的，然后收尾的部分也跟平常是一样的。好，同学们，刚刚你看到了这两封，一封是 acceptance， 一封是 decline and invitation。那接下来我们要来看 check it out。check it out 是更清楚的说明到底我们在这封信里头学到了什么。Okay, in this section, check it out. We're going to take a closer look at what we learned from these two examples later. First thing, we're going to ask ourselves, how did the opening section begin? 两封信是怎么开头的呢？ Well, it began with the appreciation. 这两封信一开始都是说明感谢。我们看第一个封信，他怎么说？他说 Mr. Peterson has asked me to write, saying he is honored to accept Jackson's invitation. 所以这封信里头说到了他是多么的感谢谢谢他多么荣幸来参加Jackson 的邀请。那在另外一封信decline 的信件的第一句他说什么 Mr. Peterson would like to thank you very much for your kind invitation. So 同学在这两封信里头的开始，你看到了这两封信的第一个起头都是来说明感谢，感谢你被邀请。那第二个我们要看的就是 What are the key words and phrases that tell you that the writer is accepting or declining? 从这两封信的什么句子你学到了他们是邀请还是拒绝？我们看 acceptance later. Mr. Peterson is honored 他说 honored to accept OK， 然后第二段他说 He would be delighted to attend your anniversary ceremony. 这个 is honor 跟delighted 这两个 key words key phrases 说明了他接受。那我们看 declining 的主要的字出现在哪里呢？就是第二段的 Unfortunately, he would not be able to attend your ceremony. 很可惜，他没有办法参加你的这个庆祝活动。So 这是从 key word and key phrases, you know they are accepting or they are declining. 那what about other relevant details provided in these two examples? 那这两封信还提到了什么多余的一些 information 呢？我们来看第一封信。第一封信他说 He will be in Taipei from December 22 to 26. 他说明了他会在台北的时间。那第二封信呢？他说明了什么呢？他说because he will be in New York at that time for another conference. 第二个句子第二封 declining 的信就说明了他那个时间不行的原因是因为他会在纽约参加另外一个会议。So 这两封信都在各个段落提示了一些 information 给 reader。那最后我们来看这两个范例的结尾What are the differences shown in the closing section in our examples? Very clearly, it's different. The first letter it says, Many thanks for the invitation. 非常感谢你的邀请。Declining 他说了什么 ？With apologies once again. 非常抱歉 再一次的抱歉，因为他没有办法出席。So 同学们看到了在我们在 take a closer look at these two examples, we learn something in different paragraph. It it provides you different information. Okay, we have more to cover. I want to share with you about writing tips, but let's take a short break. Okay, hi students, welcome back. It's our writing tips. I want to remind you, when you write a letter to respond an invitation letter, no matter you are accepting or you decline, you need to use the letter 公司的 letterhead， 就是有信头有公司信抬头的这种信纸。And also, an invitation letter need to be a completed letter format. It need to start with the inside address, salutation date, subject, and also body text, and what's a complimentary clause, and also a signature, and also the title, everything. 就是我们所学过商用书信的所有 format 都应该出现 ，OK? And also, if you are sending an invitation to somebody, you need to make sure this letter should arrive 2 weeks before the event. 为什么呢？2周前，在活动参加的2周前，让对方知道，让对方有机会回应你。那现在我们就来看4段落4段落的写作应该可以包括哪些？首先，第1段你应该可以包含很客气的开头、个人的问候，还有介绍一下你的公司跟说明这个活动。我们可以有这样子的句型开始哈，比如说，你可以说 "We would be very pleased if you could join us at 什么什么活动哈，或者你可以说 "We would be delighted if you could come to什么活动 We have the pleasure of inviting you to 什么自己的活动。像这样子的开头是非常恰当的。那在 second paragraph 里头可以说什么呢？老师觉得 second paragraph 你应该说明到你的活动的目的哈，还有一些比较重要的事情，比如说日期啦，还有时间啦，地点啦，甚至如果你这个活动要付费的，你都应该在第2段来说明。那第3段可以说明什么呢？首先第3段你可以说明鼓励他可以来参加哈，比如说参加这个活动有什么特别的优点呢？还有一些什么特别的讲员、特别的 speaker， 那这样子你就可以增加人参加的意愿。当然这一段你必须要说明你希望何时得到对方的回复给他们一个时间让他们回复你。那最后一段落，当然你如果你就是告诉对方你期待活动可以成功，而且也很期待对方的参与这样子的4段落的规划，你可以在我们的write the invitation letter 里头，你可以用这种方式来规划，应该就不错了哈。那接下去老师要给你们更详尽的就是 tips for writing a letter to accept an invitation， 接受邀请的5个写作的建议。第一个建议呢，就是 as you begin your letter, express your appreciation for the invitation and thank the reader for inviting you. OK， 你可以信的开头表达你对被邀请的感谢。Second, you need to tell the person that you accept the invitation. 当然，很快的让他知道你接受了对方的邀请。Number 3, you should include any other pertinent information if necessary. For example, if you must arrive late or leave earlier, let them know. 相关的资讯比如说你会提早走什么或晚到之类的。Number 4, you need to ask any question you might have or if desire, confirm details about the day, time, location, travel arrangement, or accommodations pertaining to the social event. 也就是说，任何你想要问到的问题，比如说确切的日期啦、地点啦、旅行的安排、住宿等等相关的事宜，你可以一起在这里问到他。Number 5, let the reader know that you look forward to the event. Give your assurance that the event will be a success. 你让对方知道说，这样子的期待对方可以期待这个活动参加，然后也预祝他们的成功哈。这个是在 letter of acceptance 的时候你可以写的。What about decline an invitation? 你拒绝 invitation 的时候，这里还有几个建议。首先，第一个。You express your appreciation for being invited to the event. 当然还是感谢被邀请。Number 2, you express your regret for being unable to attend the event. 你应该说明你的遗憾，为什么你不能参加的原因哈。表达你不能参加。那之后你就要第3 indicate the reason why you cannot attend. 说明你无法参加的理由。第4个 ，you send your congratulations and a donation depends on what event you miss。这里就是说你恭贺他们活动成功。当然这个关系到你是怎么样的活动，你是没有是什么样的活动你没有参加。在这里老师会觉得说，如果这个活动是一个募款的活动，那因为你们是 business 的关系，也许你可以人没有去，但是你可以 send a donation 或 write a card to tell them that you send a donation. And finally, you should express your hope that the event will be a success. 你可以让对方知道你预祝他们活动的成功。好，接下来我们还有一点时间，老师要对我们 practice 的这个单元，我们要 check your answer， 我们要看看这个 answer 可以怎么做。这是一封 decline an invitation 的哈。同学们看到它第一段仍然说明了 Thank you so much for organizing the special party for us 哈。他说明到了谢谢他安排这个活动。那第二段他说到 We are sorry 哈。But 我们很抱歉，因为怎么样 ？But we cannot go 哈，就是说明他不能去的原因。第3段你看到了，他说到了 We hope， 我们希望这个 party 能够有 success， 基本上都照着老师说的这3段落的写作方式最后的署名也是按照写信的方法。好，那我们现在就赶快来看 Q&A。OK， 各位同学，进入到我们的 Question and Answer Q&A section。今天我们的来宾也会准备一些问题，关于接受邀请或拒绝邀请。在这个讲次里头，我们谈到了万一接受邀请跟拒绝邀请等等的事情，不知道同学带来什么问题？
老师，像你之前有提到说，在邀请函注明 RSVP 的时候，不回信就代表说不参加这样子。那如果说信中没有提到 RSVP， 那我们不参加就还需要回信吗？
OK， 首先老师告诉你 ，RSVP 意思是法文的意思，叫 Please reply， 也就是说，当这封邀请信来的时候，它下边写 PS RSVP， 意思就是你一定要 reply。If you are going or not going， 去不去，我们都要看得懂那个 invitation， 我们就一定要 reply。万一一封 invitation 它没有写 RSVP， 那你到底要不要回应呢？你不去就不理他，还是说去就 show up？这样子，我要在商场上应该是这样子哈。It really depends what type of invitation you received。你收到怎么样的 invitation？ 如果这个活动是属于好像大家都来的那种活动，你不去其实是可以不用回应。但是如果今天这个活动很正式的，而且邀请你本人，那同时这个邀请者也是你 非常重要的客户。那这个时候不管去或不去，没有 RSVP， 我会建议你还是要回应，这是比较符合商场上的一个礼貌哈。这样懂吗？
知道了。
OK, all right. Jeff?
Lisa， 我有个问题。如果今天我收到一个非常正式的邀请函，但是我必须拒绝的话，那我应该用什么方式回复比较好呢？Email, letter or fax? Which one is better?
OK， 那老师想问你 ，Which one is more 正式？
正式的话就是要贴邮票的传统邮件是最正式的一个形式。是。
那很好。如果今天你收到的是一个正式的一封 invitation letter， 他给你用很正式的方式寄来，那你的回应我会建议你就是用很正式的方式回去，那你一定不会出错。
OK。
那老师多说一点，如果今天那个 invitation 就只是一个 fax 或 email， 反而你不需要用很正式的方式回应。如果你去或不去，你也可以用 email， 他怎么来你就怎么回应，可能这样就不会失礼。
好，谢谢老师。
OK，more questions？
就是当我们公司在邀请就是厂商或者是客户来参加我们的尾牙或者相关一些活动的时候，我们可以在 salutation 用 Dear Sirs 取代就是每一个被邀请人的名字吗？
在过去文书作业系统软体不是很发达的时候，我们为了减少繁琐的事物，我们确实就用 Dear Sirs 就一起发出去了。但是我觉得今天我们的文书作业软体非常的 friendly，user friendly，and also很多的 functions，所以使你的文书作业其实已经相对过去已经简单的多那当然你用 Dear Sirs 不是不可以，只是 somehow 比较不 personal， 对不对？收到一个 Dear Sirs， 你不会跟 Dear Mavis、Dear Lisa 那种感觉是不一样的。我们就将心比心就好。如果今天这封invitation 到你的手上，你希望邀请的人都能来，你如果不希望对方感动的想来，你就用 Dear Sirs 让他觉得这是给大家参与的一个活动，没有这么 personal。那但是如果你希望让人家感觉有不一样的感觉，那我觉得你其实现在的软体一设计，收信人都不同，一打印都可以出来的。容易多了。谢谢两位同学所提的问题，这对接受邀请或拒绝邀请都是非常好的问题。同学们，当然在接受邀请之后，如果你不知道穿什么样的服装，你最好写信问他们，因为这样子避免你参加这个很正式的邀请，而你服装的穿的不够不合适，那避免尴尬。所以当你接受邀请的时候，你就写信问他。当然，一封正式的邀请信应该要说明穿什么样的服装。All right, that's all for today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Today we learned how to write an invitation letter, and also we learned how to respond it when you are going to accept the invitation or decline the invitation. I hope this chapter we cover will help you to be successful, to be professional when you write this type of letter. Okay, thank you for joining us and learning together with us. I hope you tune in next week. We have more to learn. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.